Hi, I'm Jenna with Grapevine Events, and this is my co-owner Carrie. And we're here to tell you a little bit about a special event that we're hosting in Moncton. This is our pre-loved prom and bridal wear boutique, and this is a pop-up consignment event. It's a little bit different than some of the other things that we've done if you've been a seller or a shopper with Grapevine in the past. So we wanted to just talk through the process and let you know what exactly this is about. So, Carrie, this is our prom and wedding event. What exactly are we selling and accepting at this sale?
So for this event, we take bridal gowns, bridesmaids dresses, junior bridesmaids dresses, flower girl dresses, and we also take prom dresses, as well as accessories that go with any of those things. So it can be like veils, jewelry, and shoes. Those are the main categories. Oh, and we also take mother of the bride's dresses. Sorry, I missed that one. So those are the kind of the main things that we're taking at these events and selling at these events.
And so if someone has, one or two or more dresses like this, very formal dresses in their closet that they're looking to sell, why would they want to sell with Grapevine?
I think this is a different type of thing to sell, and I think it's very hard for sellers to sell these on their own. They're just not going to have enough people be able to see and try on the dress. It's a very unique item, and it's so specific to sizing. So we think that we can offer sellers a way to sell these items in a very quick weekend, and really there's no risk to the seller, because if you don't sell it and you want to take it back, you can take it back. So it's really easy, and plus the process for selling in this event is super simple.
So let's talk a little bit about the process. If someone wants to put their items into this sale, what do they have to do?
Okay, well, first of all, you would need to register with us. So we'll have an online system for you to register just to get your contact info. So that's basically so we know how to send you a check at the end. And then what will happen is you'll get some instruction. The instructions are very, very simple for this event. They're quite different. If you've sold in another event, the instructions of this event are very different. So please make sure you read the instructions. But basically, we're trying to keep this simple, because in our other events, people are selling hundreds of items. So those people, we ask them to prepare and price their items at home. But in this event, people are selling maybe 1 to 2 to 5 items. And so we don't want to have to explain to people how to use our system to create their own price tag. So instead, we're going to do it for you. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to sign up. You'll get an email back. It'll have instructions. In that instructions, it'll talk about what we take, which I just told you. It'll talk about our commission structure. So it's important to know that if you're interested in selling, that you're going to make at least 70% on what you sell on our sale. We bump the commission up a little higher than our other sales. And you can make up to 80 if you decide to volunteer. So for every 4 hours that you decide to put in at the sale, you can make up to 5% more. So 5%, 10%. So work 8 hours and you get 80%. There is a registration fee of $10 to sell in this event. We're going to do a lot of work on the back end. It costs us a lot more to put on this event than our other events, just because it needs to look a little higher end. And so we have to ask you to give us $10 so that we can at least cover some of those costs. So that $10 you will need to send to us within 48 hours of signing up so that we can hold your spot. You can do that by email money transfer. If that doesn't work for you, send us a note at info@grapevineevents.ca and we'll figure out another way, whether it's check or cash or whatever, and we'll figure out how to make that happen for you. And then, so your commission is 70 to 80, you're going to pay the $10, and then what's going to happen, you're going to get your instructions. And your instructions will talk about that your items need to be clean, free of damage. And it'll talk about, we have a very short survey. So we need to know about your item. First of all, that we can promote it, because we want to be able to tell people about what's going to be at our event. And secondly, so that we can prepare your price tag. So you're going to tell us all about the item. Say it's a wedding gown. You're going to tell us the brand name and the size and the style, any other details about it. And then you're going to tell us what you want us to charge for it. So you get to choose the price. We don't choose the price, you do. So you need to tell us that. And then in the days leading up to the sale, we're going to get all those price tags ready so that when you come, we have them ready for you.
So let's talk a little bit about that process for dropping off your items at the sale, because again, this is going to be different for anyone who's sold with Grapevine Events before.
Yes.
It's a different process that we're doing for this event, because it's only going to be a few items that you're bringing in. So let's walk through the drop-off process.
So drop-off is going to be quite simple. First of all, when you arrive, you usually should just leave your stuff in your vehicle. We always recommend that. And come in, find the seller sign-in table. So we're going to have a much larger seller sign-in table at this event with many volunteers there to check everyone in. We hope to have between 300 to 500 people selling at one of these types of events. So we're going to give you a drop-off time for one thing. So that's one thing. You're actually going to use our system to sign up for a time. Oh, there's my key. And so we're going to give you so you'll pick a time. We do 15-minute increments. So that will be all in your instructions how to do that. And so you'll come at your allotted time. You'll come in, you'll sign in, and what's going to happen is the volunteer is going to have a list that you provided us. So you have completed that survey and told us all the things that you're bringing and all about them and have your price tags. That's all going to be there. We're going to go get that out for you, check over that list with you, make sure it's correct and all that stuff. So, and check over your contact information, all that stuff. They're also going to ask you about what you want to do with your items after, if they don't sell. Are you comfortable with donating them? Or if not, and if you're coming back if they don't sell. If you're coming back if they don't sell, they're going to want to know the best way to get a hold of you on Saturday. Because what we're going to do during the sale itself is we're going to track every single seller and what sold. And so if all of the items that you put in the sale sold, then we're going to call you and say, you know what, it all sold, you don't have to come back. If you don't get a phone call from us, it means you need to come back. It means you at least had at least one thing that didn't sell, so you need to come back and get it. And so then after you've done that, you're going to bring your items in from your vehicle and our volunteers are going to put them out on the floor for you. So you don't need to do any of that. It's going to be very simple. You're going to put those items out and they're going to put them out for you and that's it.
And after that, all you need to know is how you're going to get your money.
Right. And speaking about money, there's one little thing we forgot to tell you about, which had to do with referrals. Because we talked about commission, that you can make between 70 and 80% commission on what you sell, depending on volunteering. But you can make even more than that. So we want your referrals. So we want to tell your friends about this sale. Anyone that signs up to sell on our sale and puts stuff in it, and if they sell anything, you make 2% of what they sold. So we don't add to your commission on your items. Instead, we give you 2% of theirs. I mean, they still make their full thing. So it comes out of our piece, not their piece. They're still going to make their full commission. So you can refer as many sellers as you need to, as you can find. Because there's no maximum on this program. So you can just refer. When they sign up, it's going to ask them, how did you hear about this? They're going to put your name, and then we're going to total it up. So that's another way to make some more money with us. But, so back to how you get your money though. So what we're going to do is after the sale, Jen and I will work very hard to tally up all the amounts and get the checks run and signed and stuffed into envelopes. And our commitment is to get the checks into the mail within 2 weeks of the sale date.
So tell everyone you know, everyone who's gone to a prom, to a wedding, who's been in a wedding in the last couple of years, if you've got bridesmaids dresses, prom dresses, bridal gowns, mother of the bride, flower girl, we want them all. Refer all your friends. Make sure they know to say that you sent them to Grapevine. And we were going to have a fantastic, fantastic pop-up prom and bridal pre-loved event where people can try on the dresses before they buy them. So we're really excited about this. We hope you are too. You can shop, you can sell, you can volunteer, and you can find all the details at grapevineevents.ca.